I've been getting a lot of questions from people in the live streams, and I want to kind of carry this conversation over related to Fallout 76 versus Fallout 4. People asking, which one should I play first if I've never played either? Which one's better? Is Fallout 76 better? Is Fallout 4 better? And the easiest answer I can give you is that Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 offer unique Fallout 4 experiences. And if you really want to just enjoy Fallout as a franchise, play both. That being said, I think the reason people are asking this question is because all of the heat coming from the show right now, like everybody's on a Fallout high, and people are looking to play something, and they realize that, oh, this is based on a video game franchise. Holy crap, that show was really good. I should go play these games. What are the two most recently published? Well, you've got Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. From a mechanical standpoint, there are some pretty significant differences just in the way they play. I guess the easiest answer I can give to this, which we'll expound upon in this video, is if you want the more modern quality of life features added in with better everything, better graphics, etc., then you should definitely play Fallout 76. It's got a great game. There's a misconception that you have to do things with other people. Not true. You can do tons of stuff. I think that pretty much everything except for maybe some of the in-game stuff you can do on your own, but there's also stuff that you can do through the public events that happen and take place in that game. But essentially the difference between those two is just like in Fallout 4, you get a companion, like you see Nick wandering around right here. He's my companion in this game. Right now, you have Dogmeat the dog, other people who can join you. Whereas in Fallout 76, the companions are the other players if you choose to run with other players or not. And there's different reasons why you might want to. But at their core, they both offer a great Fallout story. And like the games that came before, you can choose to do that in like first person or third person. I personally prefer to do first person. Other people prefer to do third person. But both games tell a unique and fun Fallout story. And both can be broken down into sort of a main storyline that is the primary plot point, and then hundreds of side quests that provide you with hundreds of hours of entertainment beyond that single player, single mission quest line that goes from start to finish. There are some big differences in how the game addresses like stats, even though at the end of the day you still get to the same place. So like I'm logged into Fallout 4 right now. I don't know. I should probably go log into Fallout 76 and show you guys this as well. So in Fallout 4, as an example, when you look at your stats page, you're literally just looking at your, you go right here to your status, and then you go over to your special, and then you can see your stats straight from here. Now, I haven't leveled up yet, so there's your stats, but the perks is where we're really getting into the differences here, because in Fallout 4, you can directly modify these while you're leveling up, and then choose your abilities down through here. So like if I were to take, right now I want to take this because I want to max out my agility. So I'll accept that, take another point in agility, and then we'll go down and say like, okay, I could now take 5 points in Gunslinger or 5 points in Commando. I've been working on Sneak. You get 3 points in Master Sandman, so on and so forth. And you can go through all of these and you can choose where to put your points. And in Fallout 76, it's done through a card system. So let me go log in real quick, and we'll do a quick comparison to what that looks like in the card system. All right, so now that we're logged into Fallout 76, I can show you what I'm talking about. So bring up your Pip-Boy here, and then we go straight into the perks tab. And here we've got, you'll notice at the top you have your stats. So your strength, perception, endurance, all those things, your specials, right? And from there, you can choose to level up stuff as you go along the way. If I'm not mistaken, each can go to 15, so you can eventually, I don't know if you can max them all out or not, I really don't know. But the way this works is essentially for every point you put into a stat, you can then have these cards that can be used. So like I've gotten rid of some of my cards, but for right now, down below. So every time you level up, you're gonna get these card packs that you open, and you get cards that you can choose from, and they all have different numbers associated with them, like a 1, a 1, a 1, a 2. Then I've got this one up here. Oops, hang on, I actually went out of the menu. And then I've got like my charisma is I have a card that has a 4 on it. So those numbers represent the amount of stat that you have, the number of stat that you have to be able to use that. So I would need a 4 charisma to use a 4 card, or I could put 4 charisma cards that all had a number 1 into that. Or if you go to agility as an example, you can see I've got 2 cards that each cost 2 points, and I can do that because I have 4 agility, if that makes sense. So it takes a little bit of getting used to this, because the way this then works is each one of these cards, you'll notice that has like the stars across the bottom, and like Lone Wanderer, I have all 3 of those filled. First Aid, I only have the first one filled. So each card has a ranking, and it kind of depends on the card. Like this one only has 1 star. This one, excuse me, Picklock. So, you know, some of these have different levels that you can upgrade as you go through, and the way you upgrade that is by getting duplicate cards and then combining them, and it's a really weird way to do it. So that's one of the big differences. But if we just go look very quickly at like beyond that, like in terms of, you know, here we're running around, and you'll notice like we're in a camp. I could go third person if I want to. Look at my character here, roam around, roll around. You know, this is me running around here. And if I switch back over to Fallout 4 really quick. All right, so here's the same thing. I can go into third person. You know, we can. I need to put my gun away if I want to be able to pan the camera. And then we can pan the camera around. We can run around. You know, it's obviously this is a much older game. You can definitely tell and feel that this is older. You can feel that. You know, just the. It looks good, but it definitely has some of the. You know, it feels like an older. It looks like an older game, whereas Fallout 76 feels much smoother by comparison. Everything else just comes down to, I think, little things that are just quality of life features that make Fallout 76 a little bit, for me personally, funner. But the thing that I think a lot of people love in Fallout 4 that Fallout 76 doesn't have is like the mods. And I'm playing a modless run because I'm just playing the version on the Xbox Series X. I'm getting ready to do the update when it happens on the 25th. But I'm just playing the raw out of the box Fallout 4, and I know that mods are one of the things that has kept this game alive for years and years and years, and makes it so desirable for a lot of people to get into, because they can go in and do kind of whatever they want with the mod system. And Fallout 76 isn't the same way, because you lose that when it becomes a game as a service, and that's an online game as opposed to Fallout 4, which is an offline game. But the outpost system is in both games. I would argue that it can probably be a little more like you're building your own monopoly when you're playing on Fallout 4, as opposed to you're definitely playing with other people, and the maps change and things shift every once in a while with your camps in Fallout 76. So that could be a little bit different when you're building your own things there. But for the most part, the games play essentially the same. The controls are pretty much all the same. Pretty much there are some small differences, like the way you use stems here. You could map it to the same key, I guess, as it is in Fallout 76, but by Fallout 76 it's defaulted to a different key, things of that nature. But a lot of this comes down to quality of life stuff. Like I've written a list here. As an example, ammo is way easier to come by in Fallout 76, and that's a quality of life thing because it's made to appeal more to a modern audience. Scavenging and crafting in this game is okay. It is far superior in Fallout 76, and I don't know that I have anything over there that I could go look at. I don't know if it logged me out. It probably logged me out. We'll go through the login dance here really quick. While we're doing that, then I'll talk you through. We'll go through this. The scavenging and crafting in Fallout 4 is kind of limited to like you could do weapons at weapon benches, armor at armor benches. But that's about it. Now with Fallout 76, and I'm going to log into the camp here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know that I have any scrap on me here, but when you go back to a camp and you approach a workbench, quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. And you can scavenge like everything in the game. Almost. I think it's almost everything in the game can be broken down into components that can be used for crafting. And that's where I kind of feel like Fallout 76, I think it kind of wins out in, like I said, the modernization, quality of life type things, because I don't have anything that I could break down right now, but I could go through here and look at all of these things. Can be broken down, and I can break it down from any station. So it's not like I'm relegated to only doing weapons at a weapons bench. Like I can come over here to the armor bench, and I can also scrap all of the same things because it allows me to do it from the tab at the top. And that for me is a quality of life thing that makes this way more enjoyable to play, because it's just a more modern version with updated features and everything else. The other thing is world size and density. They had to do some really tricky things with the Fallout 4 map to represent, like, here's Boston, and then, like, Boston's a big place, but how do you make it feel big compared to, like, the wasteland when you're going down and going through? The Fallout 4 map is definitely big, but they do trickery with the map that makes it feel really kind of weird, and I don't feel that when I'm playing Fallout 76, because Fallout 76 takes place within this singular landmass, within this essentially a valley with a river running through it. There's mountains and stuff all around, and it's a pretty big place. But at the same time, it doesn't feel, there's no trickery here. I don't feel the trickery on the map that I do with Fallout 4 sometimes, because it's like you're wandering around and all of a sudden you're in Boston, and it's like, wait a minute, that's weird. And then beyond that, I think just outposts and mods. I have not gotten big into building outposts or mods. In either game, it's really not something that I would ever get into, but I do know that some people say they prefer the outpost system in Fallout 4, and that goes back to the Monopoly thing I wanted to say earlier. People can build their own private paradise in Fallout 4, especially if you're using mods and stuff, and you don't have that level of freedom in Fallout 76, even though you can place camps and things of that nature. But I remember when I was doing it before, and I don't know if they've changed it in a little while, but when I first tried Fallout 76, like if I had a camp placed, when you're logging in, each time you log in, you're logging into a different server. And so somebody else might have a camp placed where you had placed your camp, and so you might have to replace your camp somewhere when you log in. And so these are the little things that for some people it's a big deal, for other people it's not a big deal. So at the end of the day, I would say if you want to embrace Fallout, play both. I'm currently doing playthroughs of both simultaneously, and you don't have to do it that way. Play Fallout 4 first, then go play Fallout 76, or play 76 first and then play Fallout 4. But I think that both games offer unique single-player storylines that you can do in, say, 40 hours. But then outside of that, they each offer hundreds of hours of side quests. And one game you're going to be doing those side quests by yourself in Fallout 4, and in Fallout 76 you're going to be doing those side quests alongside other people and with them if you choose to do so. And there are guilds and clans and everything else if you really wanted to go into Fallout 76 on the deep end. Other than that, I think they're both great games. I can't say that one is better than the other. I think they both scratch different itches, if that makes sense. And I'm having fun in both, and hopefully you will go out there and have fun in both as well. That's it for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams here and on Twitch. There's a Discord and a Patreon. And if you want to watch my playthroughs, just find the links down below and you'll find Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 playthroughs. And I'll catch everybody in the next video or live stream. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming, everybody.